Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's Cam back at you again. Since it's my birthday coming up, I thought I'd show you my favourite guitar in the whole world that's exactly the same age as me. It is my Fender Big Apple Strat, seen here in Candy Apple Red. Really nice guitar. I'll give you a brief rundown of the specs as if it were a review and a little potted history. I got this guitar in 2011 for Christmas. It was my first, if you like, well, I don't want to say proper guitar, it was my first top of the range sort of guitar, and it's still the most expensive guitar I actually own. Really love it. It's absolutely awesome. At the time, I just sold a Mexican standard Strat in flip-flop colour, which was the guitar I started out on. And I really loved that guitar. I thought it looked awesome. It was, if you don't know what flip-flop is, it was a really limited edition colour. It was basically a flake finish, you know, like the whole glittery, like my super stock Charvels have that finish. But the thing with flip-flop is it used to change colour depending on what the lighting was like. If you stood in some light, it looked green. In others, it looked like a sort of indigo purple, and sometimes it'd blend between the two. It was like a TVR car, if you guys know what they are. They are really cool. They had a two-tone finish. And that was really great, but it didn't sound quite right, if that makes sense. And I wanted a change. So one day we went to Sounds Great Music in Cheadle, and we saw this on the wall. They had a range of second-hand Strats in, and this was one of them. It was up for sale at the time for under 500, otherwise we wouldn't have gone for it. But it was a really nice Christmas present from my dad. Obviously, the Big Apple Strats are made in the USA, and at the time, this guitar is 1997. And it's, let me think now, it was among the top of the range Strats of the day. You had, in terms of twin humbucker Strats, you had the double fat Strat and the Big Apple Strat, with two, well, they were rare in the sense of their specifications. Generally they're not. They're not a rare guitar to find, but it's hard to find a guitar that's exactly the same specs. I don't think there is a guitar that's exactly the same specs as these, and it's all down to the pickups. The double fat Strat and the Big Apple Strat came with a Pearly Gates Plus in the bridge, and the Pearly Gates Plus is a really rare pickup. You take the Pearly Gates, let's call it the traditional Pearly Gates, which Billy Gibbons is known for, and it's his pickup. That had an Alnico 2 in it, whereas the Pearly Gates Plus had an Alnico 5, and it's a bit more overwound, I think. So it's a lot hotter, and it's less, as I describe it sort of in the words of Guthrie Govan, really, it's more than a path but less than a death bucker, if that makes sense. It's a really nice pickup altogether. It's a really nice contrast, full enough to the JB, which I use all the time. And you've got a 59 in the neck. It's got a 5-way position, so you've got the bridge humbucker in the first position. Well, you can see that here. Then we've got second position it's really weird. I'm not 100%, so if anyone's got more info, please let me know. But we have, I think, in the second position, we have the inner coil and the outer coil on this one. So it's So right, so you've got the outer coil on the bridge and the inner coil of the neck pickup. I think, I don't know. And then you've got the both pickups together on the middle position, so 2 humbuckers on, and it sounds great. Then you get I think the 2 inner coils in the, no we don't, I think we have the 2 outer coils. No, right, hang on, it makes sense now, I know why. You get the 2 inner coils in the first position, second position, third position, both humbuckers on, fourth position, both outer coils, and then neck humbucker. Sorry, there we go. And it sounds really, really awesome. Obviously, volume, tone, it's traditional of any Strat. We have a rosewood fingerboard, which is really, really cool, maple neck, and this guitar does also have a modification. I don't know if you can see that well. I put it on my Instagram just the other day saying that we were going to do it. They are locking tuners, Fender locking tuners that fitted perfectly on there. They're really, really great. And they are, the guitar stays in tune just like a Floyd Rose now. It stayed in tune okay before, but not as good as this. Like, I can really hammer the strings on this thing. And I really like to bend and do sort of a Zakk Wylde, Gus G style vibrato. And it's awesome. But these locking tuners are amazing. And also the pearl buttons as well. So it's almost like a tribute to Jakey Lee, if you like. And I love pearl buttons anyway, they're just so classy. God, I love them. Oh, another funny story actually about someone's going to ask where I got the tuners from. They came from a shop in the US. They came from West Virginia. It's amazing. They were the guys who sent them out. I feel really bad because I've forgotten where the actual name of the shop they came from. They were so efficient and so good. I'll say nothing more than that. They were just amazing. They arrived perfectly, really well packaged, but it was the speed of delivery which is amazing. They came from West Virginia and arrived at the door in 4 days, which is unheard of, really, for things being, and keep in mind, with import duty and all that stuff, it came from the US. They were 50 quid, and they were, honestly, such an awesome upgrade. We've ordered things from Manchester, which is literally 20 minutes by train up the road for me, or up the tracks, I should say, and we've ordered stuff from Manchester and it's taken a week, where they came from West Virginia in 4 days, and they came to the UK, or when it came on its journey, they arrived in the UK in 2 days. So it just proves how efficient and how good that company was. But enough of my waffling, let's have a listen to this guitar.